What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject is about, it's getting bad out here when waitresses, whether they work at a restaurant, coffee shop, is expecting you to give them another tip after you had already gave them one. The reason why I'm making this video is for those of you who are going through the same thing. Now, I don't know how it is in your area, but I'm going to share with you how it is in my area. Let's get started. Shout outs to all of my viewers for your viewing my videos, support, subscribing, your likes, donations. I appreciate all of it. And I'll say it before and I'll say it again. For without you, I am nothing. And I appreciate it. And I ask that you continue to support and donate to the Brian Watkins channel for me to bring you more quality content. Be on the lookout for my super chat, more continued live streaming, and also my t-shirt line. Hit that subscribe button for two reasons. I make videos constantly, and you'll have a chance to win cash. And for those of you who are viewing my channel for the first time, welcome. I recommend that you hit the subscribe button for the same thing, and also smash that like button as well. So let's get started. Now, again, when I make a video about something, I try to make sure that it's happened more than enough times for me to be able to speak with clear, convincing voice tone that what I am saying is authentic. And here it is. I'm about to talk about it. Now, I'm noticing that places like, like Starbucks, which is a great coffee shop that I enjoy going to. Okay, coffee is great, and most of the time the ones that are there to take your order are pretty nice, but every once in a while they hire a skank out of desperation, and that's the one that wants to be a bloodsucker towards you, especially when their manager isn't around. Or just restaurants in general where a waitress is present, or business where a tip is appreciated, not really required, but the cup is there. And you know how human beings are that are like that. So anyway, I went and purchased something with my debit card, and I always give them a tip beforehand so I don't have to do it out of my debit card. Do you know this wench had the audacity to say thank you for the tip, and then after she swiped my debit card, she gonna turn around and said, "Do you want a tip?" And I looked at her like, "You evil serpent wench! You know I just tipped you." And she looking at me like, "Yeah, because you coming here and buying stuff like it ain't no thing. I'm good for it." And this is sad because, once again, this is all coming back to what most of my subjects are about the behavior of most females. They make it really bad for the ones that are not. And it's so few of them that are not like that, because what I've learned in societies such as America, Australia, and United Kingdom, just to name a few, I learned that whatever most women are doing, all the other women just follow along and do it too. So, because I was wondering, I was like, ew, why is these older women getting tattoos like they're young? Because it's the in thing to do. So a lot of them are nitwits. And it's the same when it comes to being skanky. And it's really sad because, I'm being honest, when I see a beautiful white woman and she has black females as her friends, I stay the fuck away from her. Why? Because no matter how well you treat that white woman, that sister is going to try to fuck that friendship up, or relationship, or marriage, or engagement, or whatever, because she don't mean that white woman no well. She can't stand her. And it's really sad because I run into that a lot, because I mean all kind of women, some of them are my nationality, or some of them are just different nationalities. And it isn't a thing that I try to, like talk to them or stuff. If they speaking decently at that moment, maybe we can talk. And I don't mind that. But when it's a thing, like I might be talking to a white woman, and because this happens a lot, like at coffee shops where it's common for them to, meet up for stuff. And we're talking. She might have a black girlfriend, and I'm nice. I'm how you doing? Instead, look like, I'm gonna fuck this up for you, brother. And it's really sad because, like I said, about back to the tip, I'm like, okay, I already tipped you. It says there, tipping is not required but appreciated. So that's giving me the option. But I guess because I, tipped you, and it depends on what kind of budget I'm on, Hey, sometimes I have to get them another time, but most of the time, if I buy something, I know that being in customer service is very challenging, and they make your drink right or your order right. If I got some money or something, I've put something in their little container. Now, I don't give a fuck if they don't like what I put in there, but I put something in there. And I'll be, well, look, you can just give it back. Of course, you get smacked up for that, but I'm used to getting jumped on by women because of my mouth. But viewers, share in my comment section, do you experience the same thing? It's getting worse because all this coming back to Agenda 21. Most people are ignoring the ever-growing presence of Agenda 21. They think that this is a fad or a myth, conspiracy theorists, something of that nature, where all of us see the ever-growing presence of Agenda 21, and they're ignoring it. So, but at the same time, they kind of paying attention to it in a real evil, self-serving way by what I said. I tipped her, and she like, well, don't you want to tip me again? I'm like, okay, I know you're not blind because you got my order correct, and you had to press the button on the cash register to make sure that you charge me properly and to charge me with my debit card. So you saw me tip you one, you said thank you. You're going to ask me that again? But again, they've cut the hours out here, whereas it's common to work part-time. I don't know, I may have mentioned this. I think I might have mentioned it in my previous videos. I hope I did. But if I didn't, I'm going to mention it again for you new viewers. Okay, before President Obama left office, it's been put in that if you are an employer that has at least 20 to 50 employees, to avoid getting fined $2,500 per employee, you are obligated to do one of the following. Either help them pay the Affordable Care Act coverage, insurance, or put them on a 28-hour work week. Now, you and I both know at the end of the day, it's all about a cash flow to stay afloat for business owners, and for business owners to be able to compensate their employees to make the corporation stronger and bigger. That's cool. I understand it. I know it ain't nothing personal. It's just business. However, the bigger the corporation you are, the quicker you have to cut your hours. Like for McDonald's, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Tim Hortons, Subway, just to name a few. Some of them only get 5 hours a week and have to force to move back home. So I'm saying that to say this, they're ignoring all of that. That's a part of Agenda 21 too. It's either you are filthy crazy rich or you third world class poor. But again, they're ignoring Agenda 21. They refuse to download the book for free. It's 40 chapters, 355 pages. Nope. They rather try to pump you harder again for 2 tips instead of 1 because of their feminine attributes. It's just going to get worse. Just like over here, because women that have careers, they're not free from this. They work a 4-day work week. Most of them get paid once every 2 weeks. So she's short 16 hours of pay. I said it in previous videos, but for my new viewers, I'll say it again. A lot of them have been forced to move out of their house and apartment and to keep their car because their car has a car note, but you can't have a car note if you don't have full coverage insurance. So they're living out of their car. They be riding around asking you, do you need a ride? And I'm like, no, thank you. After a while, it's going to get so bad. They be, do you need a ride? And you're like, no, thank you. She's going to pull out a gun. I said, do you need a ride? I'm like, yes, you can go on and take me right on up to Kroger's. You hungry? We can stop at drive-thru and get you something to eat. It's going to get to that point because they still ignoring Agenda 21. They ain't even trying to start their own business. They figure, I'll just go and put on something skanky and get me a man and he'll take care of me. See, them days are over with. Men ain't trying to go out and kill the dragons for a woman because thanks to the internet, we know and understand that most women are female predators. You got a handful that you can pick that is really a good woman at heart and in actions. But I learned through trial and error. Don't pay attention to what a female says. Watch her actions. So viewers, put your comments in my comment section about this. I want to know. Don't you go anywhere. Thank you.